Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Evie V and I help people become the best versions of themselves. And in this video I'm going to be sharing with you 3 life hacks to help you accelerate your spiritual awakening. These lifestyle changes I have made, and if you make them too, I can absolutely assure you that your life is going to change. So number 1, a plant-based diet. This means having no animal products whatsoever. There is a difference between a plant-based diet and being vegan, and I'm a big advocate on us knowing the difference between this. So being vegan includes so much more than our diet. Being vegan is the whole ideology and lifestyle of causing no harm to animals everywhere possible. So this includes the entertainment industry, the fashion industry, your leathers, your cosmetics, everything like that. But I think the reason why this gets mixed up and the word vegan diet gets used quite a lot is because we're born into a non-vegan world and animal products are in so much of our foods. And the majority of us were given animal products in our food and drinks from being a very young age. So when we decide that we no longer want to consume animal products in that way, this can often come as quite a shock to our friends and family, and it also is the biggest lifestyle change that we need to make on the vegan journey, really. So the reason why having a plant-based diet is going to accelerate your spiritual awakening is because, firstly, we're not designed to eat animal or drink animal products on an emotional level or a physical level. And on a spiritual level, this is going to clear out your vessels so that you have a closer connection to source. The reason being for this, if you think of everything as energy, because that's what we are, we're all energy and that's what we're made up from. And you think of the animals that are suffering in fear, torture, stress, depression, anxious, all of those emotions, that energy that is stored within the animal product, you're then absorbing that into your body. So by removing animal products from your diet, then you're not absorbing them. You're going to have that closer connection. Number 2 is meditation, daily meditation, getting this into our daily practice. So many of us, a daily routine rather, many of us might have tried it and we don't do it very often. And this is what I was doing at first when I first started, hearing about meditation and first trying it. I wasn't doing it regularly. You're really going to see the results when you do this on a daily basis. So the best times to meditate is when we're closest to our sleep state. So that might be first thing in the morning or last thing at night. But especially first thing in the morning, because this is going to set you up for the day. This is going to ground you for the day and put you on that optimal timeline. I think there's a misconception around meditation that it's all about clearing the mind and it puts people off. It doesn't have to be so complicated. All we're doing is becoming the observer of our thoughts. So we'll start, say, with the breath. Use the breath as an anchor to bring it back to, and when you notice a thought come in, just notice it and let it go and bring it back to the breath when you notice. There are hundreds and thousands of guided meditations out there that you can try to get you started. If you try one and you don't really like it, you don't take to it, then try another one. Keep persevering with this one. I can assure you this is absolutely worth it. And number 3 is teetotal lifestyle. This is having 0 alcohol. So again, we're brought into a culture where alcohol is very widely accepted. We often start drinking it at quite a young age. It's always around us at celebrations and, parties from being a young age too. And just because this is legal and accepted, this is such a harmful substance. It's still even advertised. It's always going to lower our vibration. It's always going to make us think like our worst selves. It lowers our inhibitions, which are there for a reason. So this is something that you might want to leave a bit of time with too before you notice the true effects of this. But it can take about 2 weeks to actually leave our system. And even if you think, oh, I don't have it often, even if you're having it just very occasionally, a few times a year, a few times a month, something like that, and you don't think you have a particular habit with it, the fact that you're still having this substance on any occasion is still having an impact of damage on your body. It affects our sleep. We don't go into the true sleep cycles that we would do. It's more of like a pass out sleep after we've had alcohol, so we're not necessarily going into the REM sleeps and the dream states and where our body truly needs to get to repair itself throughout the night when we're asleep. So these are the 3 life hacks that I have made that I encourage you to do too, and to see the difference in your life when you do that. I want to also add a 4th life hack just because I think some of you are ready for it. So this is incorporating as much raw living foods into your diet. I eat a high raw diet, so this means food when it's in its natural state, so it's uncooked, it's as nature intended, so it's a lot of fruit, veggies, salads, that kind of things, and no processed foods, junk foods, sugar, processed refined sugars, none of that. This is because it's going to put us on a higher vibration. This is going to help us, accelerate our spiritual awakening again. I chose this raw journey for a closer spiritual connection, a closer intuition, better mental clarity. Who doesn't want that superpower? So if you're interested to know more about this and how to get off the junk foods in particular, which again are highly addictive and they're slowing us down, they're keeping us back from being our true potential, I've put together a starter guide called The 4 Secrets to Food Freedom. If you're interested to download a copy, I'll put the information in the link below, or go to evvactivist.com and download your copy there. Thank you all for listening. It's been a pleasure to create this video for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Much love.